Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna talk about this from Reuters. Trump says he will name Supreme Court replacement for Ginsburg by Saturday. Well, that's technically quite fast, but I wish it was faster. The suspense in this TV show is killing me. 2020, I would say, definitely as a few other people, I think Tim Pool even mentioned it, feels more like a TV show than anything else. It's like the Reuters definitely went way overboard on the content. Oh, let's make the decision of the impeachment of the president and show up on the first part of the season. And then after that, we are going to add a pandemic. And then an asteroid coming really near to the Earth. And then we're gonna make the Supreme Court Justice die nearing at the end of the season. And on as a cliffhanger, we're gonna add aliens. That's definitely what they're gonna do and what's gonna happen this season, isn't it? Woo! This is proving to be interesting. President Donald Trump said on Monday he will announce his U.S. Supreme Court pick by the end of the week, moving quickly to fill the seat of liberal icon Ruth Bader. I nearly said Vader. Ginsburg and cement a 6-3 conservative majority ahead of his November 3rd re-election bid. Hope he wins. Trump said he would put forward his nominee on Friday or Saturday and called upon the Senate, controlled by his fellow Republicans, to vote on confirmation ahead of the election. We have plenty of time for that, Trump said on Fox News. Trump has mentioned as possible candidates two federal appellate judges, Amy Coney Barrett of the Chicago-based 7th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals and Barbara Lagoa of the Atlanta-based 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. He appointed both to their current posts. The president said he is looking very seriously at 5 candidates. Ginsburg died last Friday of complications from pancreatic cancer at age 87. Look, you can say a lot of things about a woman. There are a few things that I disagree about her. And her TDS was legendary, to say the least. I don't quite agree on a few other things, but on some I do agree. But you can say a lot about her in regards to all of those things. But one thing you can't really argue, she was definitely a fighter. She went on fighting till the bitter fucking end. Even during her chemo, even during her struggles during cancer and hospitals and other things like that, she still kept on working. And on that, she has my utmost respect. And I hope when I reach 87, or if I reach 87, I have the same energy and the same will of fight that she had when she was 87, when she died. I just hope I can put up a fight as good as she does. She has been amazing in that regard. She was a fighter through and through. And I respect her thoroughly on that. I can make jokes, I can really talk about everything here on what I disagree with. I can make jokes in regards to her death, her name, on things like that. But despite all that, she still has my utmost respect for what she did. In regards to the disease, she fought with tooth and nails. She went there and fought really hard. And cancer weakens the patient to no end. And chemo, for instance, will make you suffer. It's like you are killing your own body with chemo, but in the hopes of killing your own body is that your body can withstand long enough to rejuvenate. Well, the cancer cells die faster. That's what chemo is all about. And it really wrecks. It's like poisoning yourself slowly in the hopes of killing the cancer. And it works. In most cases it works. In some cases it doesn't. But that's what we currently have on medicine. And it's the best we have. And she really stood there and fought, and for that she has my utmost respect. So I'm gonna say thank you for your service, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You fought well. You really fought well. Utmost respect for you. Anyway, back to the article. Trump's announcement on a nominee would come before Ginsburg due to be buried. To be buried privately at Arlington National Cemetery next week. Officials have arranged for her body to lie in repose outside of the U.S. Supreme Court on Wednesday and Thursday, so members of the public can pay respects before she lies in a state at the U.S. Capitol on Friday. Time to drink some coffee. Coffee. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who has prioritized confirming Trump's judicial appointment, has said he would usher through a vote. Republicans hold 53-47 majority in the Senate, but two Republican senators, Maine Susan Collins and Alaska Lisa Murkowski, over the weekend said the chamber should not move forward with a Trump nominee before the election. So basically, they never Trump as Republicans or rhinos, if we can really say. But the thing is, you need to vote this and put on SCOTUS in there, mostly because of what is the current election is. It's one of the most important elections in our lifetimes, and it's an election that the Democrats have shown their true faces, the true colors. True colors. Yeah. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Anyway, it's what the Democrats have shown their true colors, and we have seen what they want to do in America, and it's as someone who loves America, and even if I've only been there as a stopover from flights or connecting flights from one place to the other, I absolutely love it. I love the culture, I love the people, I love the government. Yes, I do. And even love the laws and the Constitution, Bill of Rights, the history, and everything America has done. I absolutely fucking love it. And the nature, it's a beautiful country. So, for me, having to witness the Democrats ruin such a country, it just tears my heart. I wish I were an American so I could go there and vote for Trump. I wish, but I can't. So I have to depend on my viewers to go there on November and vote to take these people out. Because if the Democrats really get elected on November, and there is a tie, and there is something that we need, that it needs the services of the SCOTUS, be the judges from Supreme Court or things like that. Having a tie like this, it's not going to be good, because you know very well that the Democrats will cheat and spurge out and the entire election. You know it. So this needs to happen. I'm sorry, it's not possible to wait after the election. McConnell has time, as a new Congress will not be sworn in until January 3rd. Democrats are hoping to win control of the Senate in the election. Ginsburg's death has upended the campaign season, giving Trump and his party an opportunity to strengthen its grip on a court whose decision influenced many spheres of American life, including abortion, healthcare, gun rights, voting access, presidential powers, and the death penalty. Exactly, this is why this is going to be bad. If they wait or let the Democrats choose everything, mostly because of all of this, especially gun rights and voting access. Abortion, I am in favor of early abortion, as in up to till 3 months, 4 months, give or take on that, and beyond that, I'm completely against. It's the time. It's more or less the time period you need for the fetus to form, the brainstem, etc. I'm not going to go there because that's beyond the scope of this video. But the most important egregious issue for me is gun rights, because we know what the Democrats want to do. Trump already has named 2 conservative justices to the High Court, Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh, and we know what happened with Brett Kavanaugh because they really attacked him. Barrett and Lagoa are clear frontrunners, according to a source familiar with the selection process, who spoke on condition of anonymity. Okay, fine. Either could face complications in the bitterly divided Senate. Brett could face opposition to Collins and Murkowski over concerns that she would roll back abortion rights, the source said. The source said Lagoa, a conservative Cuban-American jurist from the election battleground state of Florida, is not as well known, which could slow down the confirmation process. Terrific woman. She was a terrific woman from everything I know, Trump said of Lagoa on Fox News. I don't know her, Florida, we love Florida. The state is viewed as one that Trump must win to beat the Democratic challenger Joe Biden in the election. White House counsel Pat Cipollone, Vice President Mike Pence, Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, and Trump's son-in-law and advisor Jared Kushner are leading the selection process, the source said. Outside of White House officials, Leonard Leo, the former executive vice president. Okay, let's say that's a lot of stuff that I'm not that interested. Let's keep going. I'm looking at 5, probably 4, but I'm looking at 5 very seriously. I'm going to make a decision on either Friday or Saturday, Trump said. The court vacancy has given Trump and his fellow Republicans a chance to steer the national discussion away from the coronavirus pandemic, which has killed almost 200,000 Americans and thrown millions of people out of work. This is one of the... Look, I understand the question of lockdowns and everything, but... the things that is currently happening, this is due to the Democrats. Once again, ruining the economy so they can stick up to Trump. Biden Sunday was Republican Senator Supreme. Everything else here, it doesn't matter. Not that interesting anyway. Well, who knew that RGB would finally go out? And I mean red, green, and blue. Because right now I replaced it with some green, but there's definitely quite a bit of blue on my computer. Oh, and there's red from my motherboard. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Good night.